TikTok is full of ads. It feels like every third or fourth swipe, you see an ad. And what this means is that users of TikTok have got really good at identifying when it is an ad and skipping straight away. As a business trying to advertise on TikTok, what do you do in terms of the actual content to make sure you get ahead of the game? Well, in this video, we're going to dive into 3 options that you can choose from. And if you stick around, there's a bonus one just for you right at the end of the video. Let's jump straight into it.
I started a business and I'm trying to grow on TikTok. How do I do this? Let's make ads that rock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's make ads that rock.
Your first option is seamless integration. This is basically creating an ad that almost looks exactly like what someone would see on their For You page. So the page that they're generally scrolling through. When someone is scrolling, they get to your video, they're attracted to your video because it seems organic. It seems like it was created by anyone on TikTok rather than a business. This is the importance, is that creating this ad that seems like just an ordinary video will get someone to watch a little bit more of that video because they don't know it's an ad. So what this means is getting rid of fancy text, fancy colors and transitions, because people don't see that on TikTok. What they see is someone talking straight to camera. In fact, let me give you a quick demonstration of what this possibly could look like. So a lot of people have been asking, how do you get perfect skin in the winter? Well, the truth is vitamin D tablets. We've created a perfect formula just for you so that, it's not too expensive, but also it's easily accessible and healthy for your bones, muscles, and teeth, as well as your skin. Check out the links in the description or click below and buy yours today. Option number 2 is the hook and reel solution. This is basically putting everything special about your product or brand or whatever it is up front. It needs to grab attention straight away. Whether it's loud, whether it's in your face, whether it's just saying, this is the best product you could ever buy. That is something that you could use as a hook to grab the attention of your potential customers. And oftentimes, yes, this does come across very advertising. People understand that, yes, this is an ad. But if the hook is good enough, they will stick around to watch the rest of the video and hopefully click and purchase. The key here is to get viewers engaged with the hook. And then once they are engaged, you give them the call to action where they can then go on to purchase your product. So an example of that would be like this. Do you want perfect skin during winter? Are you tired of flaky skin, oily skin, itchy skin? You need vitamin D tablets. These are the perfect tablets just for you, and we've created a formula that is purely vitamin D certified. All you have to do is follow the links below and purchase yours today. 1 tablet every day is great for your muscles, your bones, your teeth, and wait for it, your skin. Get the sun straight to your body when there is none. When it's not shining. Whenever. Just trust me. Option number 3 is a bit of a tricky one because it is a challenge and reward style advertisement. Now, the reason that these can work on TikTok is because you can get users engaged with your potential product. So let's say you set up a challenge or some sort of experiment where in your ad, you're saying, I bet you can't do this. And then your challenge is to get the potential customers to do said thing and send it into you. And obviously off the back of that, maybe they can win your product for free. Maybe they can win a discount, something along those lines where one person who tries the hardest is the one that comes out on top. It may also be a random draw. Now, random draws are great, but that doesn't encourage people to actually put any effort in. So if you lean more to it needs to be the best of the best, you might get better responses. So the challenge advertisement option might look something a little bit like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Vitamin D Challenge, brought to you by Vitamin D Tablets. All you have to do is show us your best dance moves, and the winner will win a year's supply of Vitamin D tablets to keep them perfectly healthy throughout the year. Get the sun that you need when there is no sun. Perfect caps line. But all you need to do is show us your dance moves. Incorporate vitamin D in your dance moves and use the hashtag Vitamin D. Thank you so much, and we will be picking a winner in a month's time. I don't know, could that work? Could that work? Okay, so there's the three options. The reason I've given you these options is because I know there's a lot of people out there looking for what to put as advertisements on these platforms. Now, it's easy to just do a generic ad where you have the text, you have your image, and it flashes on the screen. The problem, as I've discussed, is that people are going to scroll pretty quickly on TikTok. They don't need to stick around for an ad unless it's the one that pops up first, which is quite expensive, but the typical ad that you see every third or fourth swipe. So it's up to you to put out the content in the ad in such a way that it either blends in, it hooks the potential customer, or it challenges them to engage with your content. Using one of these three options, or all three if you want to, is probably the best way that you're going to get the most success from your ads. All the targeting in the world cannot save you, but different content definitely can. So if you have any questions on what's been discussed today, please leave it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer those questions. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more of our upcoming TikTok videos. We're going to dive deep into this. I've been studying TikTok advertising for a while now, just to make sure you guys have the best content. And please leave a like if you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Don't worry, I did not forget about your secret tip that I promised. Thank you for sticking around until now so that you can hear the secret tip. It's not that much of a secret, but it is user-generated content. So a great way to get your product in front of a lot of people is to use someone that is already trusted on the platform. So when I'm scrolling through TikTok, if I see someone that I recognize, a potential creator, and they are talking about a product, I'm not suspecting this to be an ad. I expect it to be just a generic creator putting out a generic video. Yes, they do have to obviously put that it is sponsored or it's a paid promotion, and that's totally fine. The key is getting the viewer to engage with that video, so watching it a little bit longer than they would with a typical ad, or actually commenting, liking, and obviously buying your product. So user-generated content is something that we will dive very deep into in an upcoming video, but it's definitely something that you should add to your roster.